Hash info. How you doing? I'm obviously the hottest, by far the hottest man on YouTube. Probably the only man. How you doing? So today on the show I'm making that. Man, I had to open a calculator, a scientific calculator, to get some statistics on how to cook dinner tonight. I think I got it. Pretty sure I got this, guys. Oh, guys, does anybody in the chat know what sentient means? Please, God, someone, just one person. Don't fucking go there defining it. Actually, like somebody with a mind out there, like Dusty, come along and just be like, "Bam! Sentient is actually this, Hash." But for now, let's leave that in the past. I got some broccoli here. That's getting cooked up one of these days. I got some zucchinis, which we're going to talk about. We're gonna take the skins off the zucchinis, and then we're gonna make a zucchini dish. So look forward to all my different dishes. I got some onions, some zucchini, some hummus, and I have some cashew cheese, which thankfully I remember. Tomorrow's Friday, and I promised myself every Friday a $5 or $6 or $7 container of cashew cheese spread. Now, it's not actual cheese. No cows were pussed or harmed. No cows got kicked in order for me to have this beautiful creation I call cashew cheese. Okay, this is a beautiful thing right here, all right? I respect everybody, but I don't respect those who kick cows, who eat them, and everything else in between. I don't. So choose wisely what you put in your mouth. Yo, what's up, homie? Pinas, Glee, what's good? So we're cooking up pasta today. And I'm going to show you guys, this container says how to cook it, or, this and that. I rarely listen or read containers unless it's about directions on how to cook something. It's good to ballpark those figures based off oven temperature, humidity in your home. All kinds of stuff goes into this. Right now, I am weighing up gluten-free pasta. I'm cooking up 4/5 of this box. I'm going to put 1/5 of this box back into the box. First, we have to determine what is a fifth. Let me do that now. It's actually 53 grams of brown rice pasta. So we're going to get that into this. Check me out on my main channel, Mr. Wins, if you want to see me eat it. Or maybe this is the main. I don't even know anymore. I don't know which channel I'm on. We got so many channels, but I'm a legend. If you're hot, you probably heard of me. If you're not, you probably know exactly who I am. All the hotties be watching this show. All the naughties. And that's not naughties like, you were bad at Christmas. It's like, you are not hot. Nah, that one. Those ones do not get the invite to the show anymore. We have canceled their invites. Right now, we're just getting into it. Any second now, we will have our exact number, which is, I think it was 56 grams. So we have to get this to exactly 56. So it's probably about, you know what I'm going to do? That is 31 right there. That's 53 right there. Pop the rest of that into there. Leave this here because this is brown rice pasta. It's gluten-free. We've now slammed it in there. But I'm going to talk to you guys about what it means to be a hottie, all right? But first things first, let's get this pasta weighed up here. When you're making portion sizes and doing different things, you want to make sure you do it like a boss. So there's 30 right there of pasta, 31 basically. So we'll get this put back into the box. It's hilarious, right? But when you're counting calories, you know the best way to do it is to count them, right? I'm gonna be in my tankini this summer. How about all you hot chicks out there? Hope you're in your tankinis with me. Sporting a nice tankini. Oh, we said, I think that's 30 on 30, and I said 56, so we're putting a little bit of this back into the pot. We already have our oil in there. This is brown rice pasta. I want to make sure it's exact, though. Damn, we nailed it. So that's going to come in exactly... There's exactly 56 grams of pasta left in this sucker. And we have what I can only describe as some awesome right there. We got our nice pasta. We have some oil in there. Now we're gonna make I've washed the dishes. I gotta prepare. I want to keep this visible. I'm chopping up a yellow melon later on stream, so get ready for that. That'll be for today and tomorrow. Have a little snack, just a quick little bite tonight, but breakfast for us tomorrow will be the yellow melon. So join me for that. Protein shake right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Now, pretty sure I have to get almond drink from the basement, which sucks. I don't think I do. I think this is going to come in exact today. Oh, literally, it's a hair shy of exact, but I'm adding a little extra, so that won't hurt it at all. It'll actually come out perfect. Sometimes, you guys, things just work out, right? So take it easy on yourselves, you know. And always remember not to take it out on somebody you love, right? I'm totally guilty of that quite often. I'm a pretty grouchy guy. My back kills me. It's no excuse for it. I'm a grouchy dude. You do not want to get on my bad side. It's forever. I wish I was kidding. Protein shake's ready. Boy, you can tell when the low IQs show up. Should I ban you or just put you in let's put you in a 24-hour timeout? Because you like capital letters. What? Yeah, because of that. Also, you're a goof. What? I said it. And I meant it too. You're a solid goof, bud. Don't come back. Just type in dumb stuff like that. It'll get you perma-ban. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll let you back in the chat. I'll make fun of you and I'll ship you off again another 24 hours. You can do that for a week straight, bud. You're paying me. You're basically making me rich, bud. At this rate, it'll be another couple of weeks. I'll be in a fucking mansion. A YouTube mansion. Alright. You want to stir your pasta occasionally. Don't be a solid goof. Forget about it. You gotta stir it. Get it in there. Start stirring it. This is brown rice pasta, so Well, it's got a different texture, right? It's gonna, so you want to make sure you get it cooked perfectly. It's got a different timing. It's a little textury, a little firmer pasta. So what's al dente for some might be undercooked or partly raw for this one. You know what I mean? So you go an extra minute or two, and I'll show you where you want to throw a couple of these at. If you have any people you don't like in your house right now, throw a couple of these at them. Wait till they cool off a bit and chuck them right at their head. If they stick, that person's a total goof. Okay? Obviously, this is, you throw them at adults. You know, ladies, find your husbands and chuck them right at their heads. Come back to the chat. If it's stuck, I don't know what to tell you. If it's stuck. But I like to keep everything super clean, so by this point I have the kitchen in order, meaning dishes are in the sink, placed in the basement sink, wherever, or I've did them over there. Protein shakes are did for the night now. Everything is going off. The kitchen is shut down. The streams are going to be almost over at this point. And I'll be doing my thing with my wife. You guys are not invited. So, you guys gotta acquire some new skill sets or something. Like I spend the evenings painting or, you know, doing something. Once a week, twice a week, my wife's got me doing a couple things, stupid stuff. Like I got to reshingle the house in 6 weeks. You know what I mean? We just did it, but I'm going to do it again. You know, she wants it done. She wants a red roof, you know? So, that's a thing, okay? But, like, make sure you make your wives happy, you know what I mean? You should definitely be making your wives happy. My wife, she loves a good meal. She likes a good foot rub. She definitely likes her hands rubbed and her wrists rubbed and her back rubbed. And these are things that make her happy, right? Oh, let's see. Pasta. You know, we've got a little bit of sauce here. From what I'm recalling, there's no way this is going to be all the sauce. We've got a tiny little spit in the bucket of this. Use that up. Okay, so that is definitely not enough sauce. I'm going to have to grab a jar of sauce. Okay. Got everything I need here. Even gonna make lentil soup tomorrow, so even some seasonings for the pizza. Tomorrow's Pizza Fridays. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a legend, and I love pizza. So that's probably done. Have a little squeak onto it. You can tell. Look, you can tell it's done. So we're gonna move you guys over to this side of the kitchen and showcase what's really going on here. You got a nice big old chocolate protein shake, 2 bowls. Now you're gonna strain the noodles and do up some saucing. into these noodles. So I have to get the exact. This is where you might not have an exact science behind this, because how are you going to know who got what on the sauce, right? Great, you can split up the damn noodles correctly, but the sauce, I think I'm going to have to take the noodles, half them, and then measure the sauce and then add it to this, to each noodle that is hot, and then maybe reapply it to the heat if needed. These noodles are scalding hot. I gotta drain them good. Because water equals zero flavor. You don't add water to dishes. Like, that's just disgusting. Yeah, you make soup with water, but you boil it off and you make like a nice brine, like, you know, a really thick, hearty soup comes off the top, you know what I mean? It's not water at the end of your soup. That's broth. You're making something extra, you know what I mean? If there's a little water left in there, it's fine. You're gonna heat up the damn thing and it's gonna be awesome. You are gonna add a little smidge of extra virgin olive oil to that right there. And you're gonna need a drop of seasoning. So I've got this Costco huge big ass jar of seasoning here, which is brand new. Undo the lid and take off the freshness seal, which I expect to be tight on there. It was. And you're gonna season this too. You're gonna season it fairly awesomely right there. And now you're gonna do sauce. So we have that leftover sauce here. Pretty sure I put my measuring container in the sink here. I thought I didn't, but oh, maybe I did. But now, oh no, wait, how come I gotta see it though? Like, it should be here. Oh, I've got it here. So I did have it. I already took it out of the sink. She's all ready to go. So we got the damn container here. We're gonna put sauce into the side of this container. And you gotta watch, you gotta take a look at these things. This is for a half a cup, you're getting 60 calories, 8 sugars. So you gotta watch your sugars, 2 protein, 2 fiber. So you can take the 2 and the 2, take it off of this bad 8, and then you had a little bit of that. That's 8.5. And you're only having 4.5 baddies, okay? That's how real people do numbers. You don't have to trust me, just trust me. I know what I'm talking about. You wanna put this in here. You wanna measure this, okay? Measure stuff. This is how you're going to understand that, oh, I had this much of a jar, which went up to there or wherever it went up to, equaled this much when you looked at it. It ends up being shy of 3 damn quarters. But that's okay. We'll get her to... I feel like there's enough in here to get it to 3/4. Right here. And now that's 3/4 of a gram. 3/4 of a cup of sauce there. Oh, flashback from the 80s, bud. What? Grammy from Sammy. You guys just aren't cool enough. Now, this here ends up being awesome, right? So again, that's 3/4. Now you want to take a look at this stinking jar here. And it said 60, you want to turn it to 90. So you want to say this is 90 calories in this sauce. Now you're going to add this sauce to a cold bowl. Makes no sense, right? Watch. This sauce can still be... Get all the get a spatula in there, get it all in there. Away she goes. Now, get some noodles in there. How do you do the noodles? Man, these noodles look so good. I added the some Italian seasoning, the olive oil. Bam, baby. How you doing? Oh, never got sauce. Where's the damn sauce I brought up? Right here. Another jar of sauce was like $14 for 3 of these at Costco. I don't exactly remember the price. I just know they weren't cheap. But if you go to the grocery store, you can get something that isn't organic for the same price, and it's a smaller jar. You don't believe me? Here's one just for comparison, 600. I don't know how much this was, $4 or $5. Again, I said this was 14 for 3, $8.80. So you're pulling almost 50%, 20 mil off, 50% bigger jar. Organic. Holy shit, what am I doing? What am I even really doing right now? The only blessing here is my wife gets a 1/4 cup of sauce, because that's not enough sauce for all that pasta. So she's going to get a 1/4 cup of this, 3/4 cup of that. And that's how you know it's sauced properly. Sometimes I forget where I am. Now you know. Aubrey, how you doing? What's good, Aubrey? Hope you're enjoying cooking show here. Now you had cold sauce, poured it over this scalding hot pasta, burn your face off if you touched it, and now it's not. But here's the kicker. Every time you don't heat up something that's organic, that's nutritious, you're saving the terps, which are nutrients, they're everything. Terps are everything in life. Now you want to take what you have left of this. So not only are you making your food more flavorful, but you're also making your food healthier. You're going to live longer. That's actually all there is. But, oh boy, does it smell like Italy in here right now. Like Italy farted right on this bowl of beautiful brown rice, gluten-free rotini pasta from Banza. Protein shake. This stuff's awesome. It tastes so good. The Classico is nice too, but this one's nicer. I gotta tell my wife I put a 1/4 of this in there. So it was 90 on that, and then a 1/4 of this turns into 25 more. So 115 in sauce. I don't think there's any calories in the... No, 0 calories in the herbs. And 115 in sauce, 400, and then the protein shake works out to... Yep, so I nailed it. I actually nailed this. So I'll do it again. This was 400, 500 with the sauce. And then, wait for it, this is like 165, something like that. 180, this works out to be. So, now you know. Total combination is 670, 680. And I just said it. 510 and 180 is 690. There. I'll see you next time. Bam! Oh, and you want to see me taste it? I mean, I can't taste this one because it's exact, but I'll taste this one, which is almost exact. It's just, I mean, I could taste either one of these actually, but I put a little parm on that one. I don't like parm, really. I'll eat it a little bit, but hardly any. Let me taste. I'll taste one out of here and one out of there. I'll see which one tastes better. That one's really good. Wow. I gotta get that to my wife right now. That is so good. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna taste this one. Oh, it's very spicy. Oh my god, it's so good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Easy. I'll repeat this meal 20 times. I won't get sick of it. Oh my god, is that tasty. I hate pasta too. What the hell?